Bangor. From the Great Northwoods to the Rockbound Coast and streaming live in HD worldwide at foxbangor.com. More people choose Good Morning Maine.
Today on Good Morning Maine, the communities of Herman and Carmel have gathered around two teenagers after both parents passed away in a matter of months.
Plus, Memorial Day weekend is considered Acadia National Park's busiest time of the year. We'll catch up with some park rangers.
And we have coverage from day one of the Thomas Bonfanti trial. There's some more local news right now. Good morning and welcome into Good Morning Maine. I'm Joe Cortez.
And I'm Emma Smith. Thank you for tuning in this morning.
It's almost Friday.
We're
so close. We just got to get through a couple more hours. Friday is right around the corner. You got any fun plans for Memorial Day?
Oh, I mean, maybe some burgers. Who knows?
Burgers do sound
anything.
good. Yeah, and make sure to stay tuned because Howard does have a delicious burger coming up. Let's get a first check of that forecast with Devin Biggs. He joins us now.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Happy Thursday. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Shepherd Toyota, your hometown connection for Toyota cars and trucks. Easy to find on Route 1 Rockland Thomason Town Line. Shepherd Toyota has a great selection of new and previously loved vehicles. At Shepherd Toyota, they don't sell you a car, they help you buy one. Come experience the Shepherd difference today. Already a small credit advisory is in effect now running until about 8 p.m. We have a system that's going to be moving in and will bring some gusty winds with it. And with that in mind, though, that will equal some rain chances on the way for us soon. Our next system will be arriving rather soon. But otherwise, though, we are already seeing the clouds today. It will mainly be rain in the northern ends of the state. We'll have to wait till maybe a little bit tonight and tomorrow before the first little bits of showers moving to our backyard, but better chances as we head towards Friday night into Saturday. But for now, the system continues to track off towards the north and east, and of course, the northern ends of the state will see the first rounds of rain first. We'll have our turn coming up later on this weekend. As for right now, though, low temperatures have been rather mild this morning in the upper 40s, even a few middle 40s across the area. We may drop this a little bit more before we start warming up into the 60s coming up later on. As for the rest of today, increasing clouds. You might notice the sun from time to time, but that will be a little bit of a stretch. Otherwise, rain across the northern ends of the state and a few showers trying to sneak in here as we head towards early Friday morning. In your hourly forecast for the rest of the morning period, plenty of clouds, temperatures in the mid-60s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up.
Thank you, Devin.
And first up this morning, the Thomas Bonfanti trial began with the defense taking an unexpected approach during opening statements.
AJ Douglas has the details from the courtroom.
Day one of the Thomas Bonfanti trial included testimony from 8 witnesses, including Regina Hall, who survived after Bonfanti allegedly shot her in the face. During opening statements, Bonfanti decided to address the jury in place of his defense lawyer, Jeffrey Toothaker.
I have done a lot of trials, and I have never had a client do his own opening, so that was unique. I'm curious as to how it impacted the jury.
The Maine Attorney General's office took a more traditional approach by discussing different elements of the case. Friends and family members broke down in tears as they recounted finding the lifeless bodies of their loved ones.
Now, today's was a lot of pretty damning evidence. He doesn't deny it, he does it. He did this. He just wants to explain what happened.
Trial is expected to advance within the next few weeks. We are following the trial closely and will keep you updated along the way. At the Waldo County Superior Courthouse, AJ Douglas, ABC 7, Fox 22.
A Holden man has been indicted on child sex charges. The Penobscot County grand jury indicted 55-year-old Morris Carr on 8 counts of gross sexual assault. Carr was arrested in March for gross sexual assault of a victim under the age of 12. Police say there are multiple alleged victims in this case. And 49-year-old Christopher Hussey was indicted in connection with a series of fires in the Bangor area. Police say the fires happened at several businesses between November of last year and February of this year. Hussey was indicted on 6 counts of arson and 7 counts of failure to control or report a dangerous fire.
And the Penobscot County Sheriff's Office made another drug-related arrest. During a traffic stop on May 23rd, a deputy stopped a vehicle on Moosehead Trail Road in Plymouth and detected suspicious behavior and items associated with drug trafficking. During the investigation, authorities identified the female occupant as 36-year-old Kendra Mason of Dixmont. She was out on bail for drug charges and conditions, and after searching the vehicle, the deputy found methamphetamine and fentanyl. Mason was arrested for trafficking in Schedule W drugs and violation of conditions of release. She is currently in the Penobscot County Jail.
A reward is being offered for information about firearms stolen from a Waterville business. Just after 3 a.m. on April 10th, two people wearing masks broke a window and entered Junior's Trading and Pawn. Police say they smashed the glass display case with a hammer and took about 14 handguns. The ATF and the National Shooting Sports Foundation is offering a combined reward of up to $5,000 for information leading to the arrest and prosecution of the people responsible. Anyone with information is asked to call the Waterville Police Department.
Across the state, schools are on edge after the shooting in Texas. As Mal Meyer reports, educators, administrators, and parents are struggling with how to explain what happened and how to keep children safe in the event of the unthinkable.
It's alarming.
Parents across Maine are hugging their kids a little tighter today.
It's happened so much in our country at this point in time. I don't know how it doesn't resonate with people.
It can happen in Maine, and it will happen in Maine. I just hope and pray it's not us.
RSU 16 in Poland just had its own scare last week. A middle school student allegedly had a kill list with the name of staff and students on their laptop. The district immediately jumped into action.
What was that like to have this happen to the district?
It's frightening. We have to investigate it to the nth degree to make sure that there's no merit to it.
While schools have implemented safety measures, the superintendents we talked to say they can only go so far.
We need to have these conversations about how we maintain the maximum amount of security within our buildings, but you can never add enough layers of that.
Instead, people need to be vigilant and report any issues. In the meantime, the Maine Education Association is trying to help school staff navigate another national tragedy.
Their students will be coming to them with questions or wanting to talk about this and trying to find the right appropriate ways to handle that.
The union that represents more than 23,000 educators is offering resources on how to have those conversations.
Know that our educators do everything they can to support our students and to reassure them and to keep them safe. That is absolutely topmost in everyone's minds.
We're 7 minutes past the top of the hour. Coming up next on Good Morning Maine, the Highway Safety Bureau director says about 50% of fatal crashes in the state involve people not wearing their seatbelts. We'll hear from them on the Click It or Ticket campaign coming back. But first, we'll take another look at our forecast. Here's a quick look. You get a high of 66 today, mostly cloudy skies, little fog and showers moving in this evening, and a chance of rain tomorrow.
Some hesitate when faced with a decision, but not you. Introducing the 2022 Telluride Nightfall Edition.
It's like I'm downloading in slow motion. Wish we had better internet.
Charlie! That's right, it's me, Charlie. Wish specialist for Spectrum. Let's get that wish granted.
How?
Spectrum Internet delivers speeds of 200 megabits for a stronger connection on all your devices. Here, yeah, and here. Plus, get a free modem and free desktop security to keep your kids safe online.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month. Call 833-768-4999.
Why do we need all these remotes? I wish our shows were in one place.
Spectrum TV makes it easy to find your favorites. Plus, you'll have access to over 85,000 titles on demand. And with the free Spectrum TV app, you can watch live sports, news, and more on any device, anywhere.
Get Spectrum TV for $49.99 a month. Call 833-768-4999.
I wish we didn't have a
Contract? Granted.
Oh, he's good.
Switch to Spectrum Internet or TV, or get them both for $49.99 a month each, all with no contracts. Call 833-768-4999.
Presenting Kia's lineup of exceptionally capable, available all-wheel drive SUVs, backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Get 1.9% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of a new 2022 Sorento.
Fox Tonight is all new first. In this kitchen,
the guests don't even know that we're kids.
Teamwork.
We don't need Gordon Ramsay.
Does not make the dream work.
Who cooked this? You can't give up.
All new MasterChef Junior. Then, a massive can of worms is about to crack open.
I am not talking the good gummy kind.
The 1 hour.
So much chafing.
Welcome to Flatch Finale. You'll never forget. Don't miss it. An all new night. Tonight on Fox.
The Department of Public Safety is promoting a campaign to bring awareness to the importance of wearing your seatbelt. Brooke Riley explains.
Click it or ticket. That's the national campaign the Maine Department of Public Safety is participating in from border to border.
It's to remind people that it is a state law in Maine to wear a seatbelt.
Highway Safety Bureau Director Lauren Stewart says about 48 to 50% of fatal crashes in the state involve people not wearing their seatbelts at the time of the crash.
Had they been wearing their seatbelt, their chances of surviving the crash might have been better, given that they would have stayed within the confines of the vehicle.
According to Joyce, the driver and all passengers in the car should always be wearing their seatbelts regardless of how far they are traveling.
We never know when that car crash is going to occur. It may not be us. Maybe that somebody else hits us. And then once that vehicle starts any kind of momentum, rollover, going off the road, etc., that belt is made to keep you inside the car.
We know that they work together with your airbags to help prevent serious injuries in a crash. They keep you in your vehicle in the event that you do have a crash and keep you from being ejected out the side window or the windshield.
Joyce says it's important to properly wear your seatbelt over your shoulder and across your body.
Trying to circumvent because it's uncomfortable just puts the person in the vehicle, whether it's the driver or the occupants, at risk. Because that isn't the way it was made. It was made to hold you into the seat.
The campaign runs from May 23rd to June 5th.
We're starting off Memorial Day holiday, coming into the summer months. We have tourists who are coming in, and we need people to know what our seatbelt laws are, as well as knowing the benefits of wearing your seatbelt.
I'm Brooke Riley reporting for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
The time is now 8:12. After the break, park rangers at Acadia National Park are getting set for one of their biggest holiday weekends.
Plus, Senator Susan Collins has already met with other senators to discuss Maine's yellow flag law as the gun debate continues. We'll be right back.
Visit New England's #1 Ram dealer for April, Quirk Jeep Ram in Bangor and Belfast, during the Make the Switch event. Lease the Ram 1500 Warlock for $476 per month with a fuel-efficient 3.6-liter V6 engine. It's your Ram. Find it at Quirk.
Angie's List is now Angie, and it's easier than ever to get your projects done right. With Angie, you can connect with top pros and see ratings and reviews. And when you book and pay through Angie, you're covered by our happiness guarantee. Check out Angie.com today. Angie, and done.
At Bathfitter, every quality bath starts with quality people. Our consultants help you choose from hundreds of bath options, so we fit your style. Our installers complete your work in as little as a day, so we fit your schedule. Our manufacturing team custom crafts your bath, so we fit your standards, and it's guaranteed for life. When you can trust the people who create your new bath, it just fits. Bathfitter. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Come to the Back Alley Restaurant. We have a full menu from appetizers to pizza to seafood. A full bar with happy hour from 2 to 6 p.m. daily. The Back Alley Restaurant, Bangor. We are family owned and operated, where friends and family come to hang out.
One of NASCAR's crown jewel races on Fox.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
We're racing for green.
Of the United States of America.
Today is a day of tribute.
And to the republic for which it stands. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It's your GMC. Find it at Quirk.
And we'll head down east. Island Connection celebrated their 25th anniversary yesterday. The company has been providing free transportation service on Mount Desert Island for seniors and people with disabilities since 1997. From 2016 to 2021, volunteer drivers provided 25,000 rides to medical appointments, life-saving treatments, grocery shopping, and more. Executive Director Sharon Linscott says a way to celebrate They launched their 25 for 25 More Match campaign Wednesday morning. They hope to raise $25,000 in matching funds to give a jump start on their next 25 years of service to the community.
We were able to secure $25,000 in seed funds that will be matched dollar for dollar between today and June 25th for the additional $25,000 in match. And so we just took the 25 and ran with it.
Lynn Scott says anyone who donated $25 or more during their live event Wednesday will be entered into a raffle to receive a gift basket. She says those who want to donate can visit their website.
Memorial Day weekend is just around the corner. Acadia National Park officials are expecting big crowds. Sierra Jordan explains.
Memorial Day weekend is considered Acadia National Park's busiest time of the year. The Deputy Superintendent of Acadia is advising folks to park your patience and prepare for the upcoming traffic.
It's really weather dependent how many people could come this weekend, but we expect a lot of visitors.
According to National Park Service, Acadia welcomed more than 4 million people in 2021.
We ask people to plan ahead for your visit, plan where you're going to go, and have a backup plan. A lot of our parking lots might be busy or even full, so they may need to go to a different location.
Bai says Jordan Pond House, Sand Beach, and Ocean Drive are the most popular attraction spots at Acadia. He says there are several alternative spots just in case the parking lots are unavailable.
There are some places in the park, like along Ocean Drive, where there's a second lane and you can park on the side. But there's other places, and we usually have them pretty well marked, where we really ask you not to park on the shoulders.
Bai says visitors over the age of 15 are required to have a park entrance pass. Vehicle registrations are also needed for Cadillac Summit Road. If you plan on using the bus shuttle, the Island Explorer doesn't begin service until June 23rd.
You can purchase ahead of time, or you can purchase at one of our entrance stations at Sand Beach Entrance Station or at the entrance to Cadillac Mountain.
Bai strongly advises folks to dress accordingly if you plan on hiking the trails. He says masks are required to enter park buildings to prevent the transmission of COVID-19.
The most likely ways to get injured when you're here is to be not prepared and not wearing the right footwear. Also, you want to make sure you bring plenty of water and otherwise just have a great time out on the trails.
In Bar Harbor, I'm Sierra Jordan reporting for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
The time is now 8:17. Let's get a full look at our forecast. Meteorologist Devin Biggs is in with the latest.
Good morning, Devin.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Shepherd Toyota, your hometown connection for Toyota cars and trucks. Easy to find on Route 1 Rockland, Thomas, and Town Line. Shepherd Toyota has a great selection of new and previously loved vehicles. At Shepherd Toyota, they don't sell you a car, they help you buy one. Come experience the Shepherd difference today. Already a small crowd advisory is in effect until 8 p.m. on Friday. Our next system will start to move in later today and more so tomorrow, and that will equal some issues with wind and, of course, high surf as a result. But for now, though, clouds are moving in from the west going toward the east, so we're going to be watching for rain chances that will be developing throughout the morning period today. But overall, for our neck of the woods, mainly just clouds, maybe a few sprinkles, but better chances for rain starting tonight into tomorrow, with the best chances tomorrow night through Saturday. Zooming things out right now, though, high pressure starting to move away. Still seeing some dry air in our direction just a little bit, though. But this next system right here will start moving in our direction as we do move forward. But again, wave heights are starting to increase a little bit at around 2 to 4 feet according to some of the buoys. We'll start seeing those increase just a little bit more, especially as we head towards tomorrow. Winds are going to start getting a little gusty around here as well. Gusts close to 30 miles per hour are not out of the question for a few of us. And we'll keep some of that going through the overnight period tonight, and especially into the daytime tomorrow. But again, our average high is 69 degrees. We'll be in the middle 60s today, so a little bit below average, then above average Friday in the middle 70s. Lower 70s by Saturday, upper 70s to lower 80s Sunday into Monday, then back in the middle 70s by Tuesday, and again for your Wednesday. Dew points will be on the rise as well. Here's your muggy meter, though, showing dew points that will be in the lower to middle 60s by Friday and Saturday, so feeling a little bit humid out there with the rain that'll be moving in as well. So Futurecast, again, plenty of rain on the way, at least for the northern ends of the state. We'll be watching for the clouds, maybe a few breaks in those clouds from time to time, maybe a few showers trying to get going later on tonight and in the daytime tomorrow. But the better chances, though, start to get going, especially as we head towards Friday night and a Saturday. So we're going to rewind here. Here's Thursday evening. We're going to be watching for the first rounds of showers starting to get in here. Better chances arriving as we head towards early Saturday morning into the day on Saturday itself before this finally gets out of here as we head towards your Sunday. How much rain? Decent amount of rain across the northern ends of the state. Some areas can see 1 to 2 inches further off towards the north, but our viewing area about a half an inch by Bangor and lesser amounts further off toward the south. So your forecast coming up for today, mostly cloudy, highs in the middle 60s. That south wind sustained at around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Later on tonight, rain showers, maybe some patchy fog as well. Lows in the lower 50s. That south wind getting up to about 10 to 15 miles per hour. For tomorrow, 76 degrees, some morning fog, otherwise some rain showers. That south wind getting up to about 10 to 15 miles per hour. And your Shepherd Toyota extended forecast, thunderstorms are on the way on Saturday with highs in the lower 70s, upper 70s on Sunday under a partly cloudy sky and a small chance of rain on Memorial Day, highs in the low 80s.
Welcome to your family fun entertainment center, Movie Rocket Entertainment Galaxy. Movie Rocket has newly renovated cinemas, and the Starcade features all the best video and arcade games around. Plus, kids 7 and under can enjoy the inflatable bounce house at Galaxy Jump.
With my hectic life, you'd think retirement would be the last thing on my mind.
Hey, Mom, can I go play video games?
Sure.
After homework.
Thankfully, Voya provides comprehensive solutions and shows me how to get the most out of my workplace benefits.
What's the Wi-Fi password again?
Here you go.
Cool. Thanks.
No problem. Voya helps me feel like I got it all under control. Because I do.
Oh, she is good. Voya. Well planned, well invested, well protected.
Steve Harvey powers the X Team.
If roles were reversed, what might a turkey do to you on Thanksgiving?
Eat my drumstick. Loaded with X Team confidence.
Some men are shaped like what kind of nut?
Nutcracker.
And X Team powers.
Fill in the blank. Blank daddy.
Hot dog.
You'll love the X Team.
Hot dog daddy.
On Family Feud.
Weeknights at 7 on Fox 22.
Welcome to your family fun entertainment center, Movie Rocket Entertainment Galaxy. Movie Rocket has newly renovated cinemas, and the Starcade features all the best video and arcade games around. Plus, kids 7 and under can enjoy the inflatable bounce house at Galaxy Jump.
In Washington, there is some progress in tackling the gun issue. New bipartisan talks are underway. ABC's Ike Ajachi has the latest.
In Uvalde, a familiar argument over gun safety erupting at this news conference. Beto O'Rourke, a Democrat running for governor, interrupted the current governor, Greg Abbott, calling his response to the shooting totally predictable.
He says this was unpredictable. It was totally predictable, and I predict this will continue to happen when you continue to have a governor who will not stand up for the people of Texas.
But in Washington, the familiar arguments are leading to new discussions, at least for now. Senator Susan Collins, a moderate Republican, has already met with other senators to discuss Maine's so-called yellow flag law, which is similar to red flag laws in other states, allowing authorities to temporarily take guns away from people determined to be dangerous.
I certainly hope that the Senate will take action. This was a horrific crime.
And Republican Senator Mitt Romney is now signaling he's open to revisiting a bill proposed by Democrat Joe Manchin and Republican Pat Toomey, which would expand background checks, including for sales online and at gun shows. Senators Manchin and Toomey introduced the bill after the Sandy Hook school shooting in 2012. The 60 Senate votes needed to pass any new gun legislation still seems highly unlikely, with most Republican senators avoiding questions on the issue yesterday.
Do you support expanded background checks? The majority of Americans support it. Do you support it? The majority of Americans support background checks. Do you support it?
Polls show 56% of Americans support an assault weapons ban, 86% support a red flag law, and 89% support background checks. Texas Governor Greg Abbott once supported a red flag bill in Texas, but backed down from the idea after pressure from Republicans. Since then, Texas has repeatedly loosened its gun laws.
And still to come here on the second half of our show, our local community never backs down when it comes to supporting one another. Find out how two teenagers got surprised with a new home after a very tough year. Plus, Maine Small Business Administration is handing out awards to some of the state's best small businesses. We'll have the recipients when we come back.
Dude, can you believe we're graduating? And they helped us find a great job. Soon we'll be living the dream.
Exactly. I'm incredibly grateful for Maine Job Corps. If it wasn't for them, I'd be working an entry-level job and barely making it.
Let Team Maine Job Corps help find the career that's right for you. Call 561-8516.
I heard about you. You're that smart kid.
Young Sheldon, boy genius on Origin Story.
Yes, that's me.
A small-town boy.
Young man. Yes, you.
With supersonic hearing. Visionary vision.
Cheeky little Miwan, you know you don't belong there.
And a heightened sense of smell.
Ew. Put your shoes back on.
Young Sheldon 5 times a week.
Weekdays at 6 on Fox 22.
You can't smell this.
Yes, I can.
You're watching Fox 22, Bangor.
It's Thursday, May 26th of 2022. Devin Biggs has the forecast in just a moment.
The English novel Dracula is 125 years old today. And the 15 millionth and last model of Model T Ford, the Tin Lizzie, rolled off the line 95 years ago today.
And the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band is 55 years old today, considered by many their greatest album. Sportscaster Brent Musburger is 83, and comedian Bobcat Goldthwait is 60.
And today is National Paper Airplane Day.
Oh, yeah, I threw one earlier today. I tried making one, like, makeshift. It's subpar.
I've never been able to make one.
Subpar. Yeah, it's just a fold, twist, turn, and then hopefully it flies. There are some people who make some, like, origami-style airplane, and they're unreal.
Okay, well, that's what we're doing after work.
Yeah, we got to work on that a little bit. Here's a look at some of those upbeat headlines, upbeat stories making headlines today.
Alexander Kurik damaged his prosthetic leg as he and his wife were fleeing Mariupol in Ukraine during the Russian bombardment. They made it to family in Raleigh, North Carolina, and now a local prosthetics company is making Kurik a new prosthetic leg pro bono, just to help out. He's already the oldest person in the world, according to Guinness World Records, and tomorrow Juan Vicente Perez More turns 113. The Venezuelan has 41 grandchildren, 18 great-grandchildren, and 12 great-great-grandchildren. His doctor says Perez More is in good health and doesn't take any medication. One possible secret to longevity, Perez More likes to drink a strong cup of aguardiente liquor every day. Biologists say monarch butterflies spread out across more acres in Mexico last December compared to 2020. The monarchs migrate 2,800 miles from Canada to the U.S. and into Mexico for the winter. Experts hope this means the end of a decades-long population decline. And ground staff at the U.S. Capitol came to the rescue of 9 mallard ducklings that fell into a sewer. Passers-by watched as staff used long nets to scoop up the light-as-a-feather ducklings and set them free. And those are some of the other stories making headlines on ABC 7.
Let's turn it over to meteorologist Devin Biggs. Good morning, Devin.
All righty, thank you very much. Happy Thursday. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Shepherd Toyota, your hometown connection for Toyota cars and trucks. Easy to find on Route 1 Rockland Thomason Town Line. Shepherd Toyota has a great selection of new and previously loved vehicles. At Shepherd Toyota, they don't sell you a car, they help you buy one. Come experience the Shepherd difference today. Already a small credit advisory is in effect now, running until about 8 p.m. We have a system that's going to be moving in and will bring some gusty winds with it. And with that in mind, know that will equal some rain chances on the way for us soon. Our next system will be arriving rather soon. But otherwise, though, we are already seeing the clouds today. It will mainly be rain in the northern ends of the state. We'll have to wait till maybe a little bit tonight and tomorrow before the first little bits of showers moving to our backyard, but better chances as we head towards Friday night into Saturday. But for now, the system continues to track off towards the north and east, and of course, the northern ends of the state will see the first rounds of rain first. We'll have our return coming up later on this weekend. As for right now, though, low temperatures have been rather mild this morning in the upper 40s, even a few middle 40s across the area. We may drop this a little bit more before we start warming up into the 60s coming up later on. As for the rest of today, increasing clouds. You might notice the sun from time to time, but that will be a little bit of a stretch. Otherwise, rain across the northern ends of the state and a few showers trying to sneak in here as we head towards early Friday morning. In your hourly forecast for the rest of the morning period, plenty of clouds, temperatures in the mid-60s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up.
Thank you, Mr. Biggs.
When Devin Robinson pulled up into her driveway of her childhood home in Carmel on Tuesday, she was expecting to only find her pets and her older sister, Jordan.
What she came home to was a crowd and a new home that had appeared while she was at school.
And I got a chance to see this moment unravel. Let's take a look. Over the past few months, the community of Herman and Carmel have gathered around Jordan and Devin Robinson in response to the recent passing of both their mother and father. The sisters were left to pick up the pieces in January of this year, but they haven't been alone. Since then, the community has stepped up to help and donate by any means necessary. And yesterday, they were able to finally check out their new home.
I was expecting to turn into the house and see the slab of concrete like we had, and then the whole house is here.
I just kind of woke up and it was here, and I wasn't fully awake yet, so it didn't fully register at first.
Herman Town Council member Steve Thomas organized a GoFundMe page that managed to meet its $40,000 mark, but with the home and many other services being additionally donated. All of this has been in order to keep the girls on their family property, but now with a sorely needed new roof over their heads.
Many people came forward through the GoFundMe site. People donated there. We had contractors that wanted to get involved.
Liz Jonasson, known to the girls as Aunt Liz, said it's just unbelievable.
Their mom, for years, has voiced to me that she wanted to give the girls a new home.
The new home is the culmination of efforts from more than who can be listed here. And though it does still need a few final touches that Thomas is looking to find donors for. Front steps and a back porch are needed, as well as pickup and disposal of the previous home. Those seeking to help with these needs can contact Steve Thomas at 735-8977, which can be found on our website at foxbangor.com. In Bangor for ABC7 and Fox 22, I'm Emma Smith.
The owner of Zolke's Tree Service in Orono has been named this year's Maine's Young Entrepreneur. Now, Maine Small Business Administration is handing out awards this week to some of the state's best small businesses. The list of award recipients included 27-year-old James Zolke, the owner of Zolke's Tree Service.
The company specializes in residential and municipal tree cutting services in Orono, Old Town, and the greater Bangor region.
Definitely flattered. It just speaks, to the quality of work that we do and, the caliber of employees that we have, that we're able to put out consistent, good work for folks.
Zolke and the rest of the Maine SBA winners were recognized at an awards ceremony Wednesday night in Hollowell. High school students from a technical education school are getting a first-hand look at some of the programs and career opportunities offered by the Air National Guard.
Dylan Holloway was there and has more.
Maine Air National Guard's 101st Air Refueling Wing is holding a special showcase to give young men and women a glimpse of what they are all about. The 101st, who call themselves the Maniacs, held demonstrations of their tools, technology, and career options with students from the Mid-Coast School of Technology. Air National Guard member Nicholas Lebrec, who is also a school-to-career coordinator at Mid-Coast, says the two-day event is a chance to show young minds what enlisting has to offer.
I'm trying to give opportunities for our students here who are working in the 16 career fields that we're teaching here at this school that transfer directly into the Maine Air National Guard.
Lebrec says the school teaches curricula like metals technology, which can be used for working on various aircrafts.
Of the 16 career and technical education centers that we have across the state, each one has a set of high schools that we're attached to.
Technical Sergeant Gary Allen Cropley Tucker has served for 8 years and says it is a privilege to be able to connect with students.
It's
a great feeling to be able to be out here and introduce the Maine National Guard to these individuals. The Air National Guard as a whole is a hidden gem. It's something that a lot of people don't know a lot about.
Students also got a chance to check out the state-of-the-art Mobile Emergency Operations Center.
We're the stewards of this particular trailer that would, in the event of a man-made or natural disaster, be used to respond to and support the local community, such as local fire, EMS, law enforcement, local community emergency management, and other response agencies.
Master Sergeant Luke Marquis, who is specially trained to operate the vessel, gave a demonstration of its powerful camera system. The trailer has multiple communication capabilities and can go a week before needing to refuel. More information on the 101st can be found on its Facebook page, 101st Air Refueling Wing. Day 2 of the event starts at 8:30 Thursday morning. Reporting from Rockland, I'm Dylan Holloway for ABC7 and Fox 22.
Still to come here this morning, Tyler Cruz and Dave Peck are in for sports as the America East baseball playoffs are officially underway. We'll have your full preview as Maine gets set for its opening round.
We'll be right back.
Life. It's changed. It's not business as usual. Healthy air quality, safe environments, and properly working equipment are more critical than ever. Our goal has always been the comfort, safety, and security of building occupants for all types of organizations and facilities. We're all in this together. And at Mechanical Services and Main Controls, we're here to help keep your buildings safe.
Out with the old and in with the new. Check out Pat's Pizza Specials. Tuesdays, $5 spaghetti and meatballs. Tuesday, all-day breadstick special. Wednesday, large one-topping pizzas, $8. Wednesday, small steak and cheese with french fries, $6.25. Friday, fish with french fries, $7.50. Saturday, small one-item pizza, fountain soda, $7.25. And you can still save some dough. Bring the family to the all-new Pat's Pizza, 662 Main Road North, Hamden.
The best value for your money is always at the Furniture Gallery. And now, take advantage of even extra savings during the Furniture Gallery's Memorial Day sale with truckloads of new inventory. Bring home the perfect living room set, dining set, recliner, and mattress. If it's in stock, it's yours to take home today. Open your camper cottage this year with a new mattress and receive a free bundle on all closeout mattresses. Don't forget to check out our selection of outdoor furniture too. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, Gorham, and North Windham.
On the next Last Man Standing, it's a Baxter Halloween.
Do you want to go with us?
The whole dress-up thing kind of seems ridiculous.
And when this party gets started...
You look like Elvira.
I am Elvira.
The neighborhood is in for a treat.
Vanessa?
Hey, Bill.
Wow.
I'm a pirate princess.
Shouldn't your treasures be a little more buried?
Last Man Standing.
This afternoon, starting at 4 on Fox 22.
How fun is this? Oh, my goodness. Absolute madness.
Major League Baseball returns May 28th on Fox.
Good morning, everyone. Well, we'll start down in Miami. Celtics looking to go up 3-2 in the Eastern Conference Finals after an outright beatdown of the Heat in Game 4. Tight games have been hard to come by so far. It was close early, though. Victor Oladipo weaving into the paint. Off-balance layup is good. 15-14 game. Then 1-point Heat lead in the third. But here comes Al Horford, a runaway freight train rumbling to the rim, hoop and the arm for amazing Al. Then late in the third, Jaylen Brown going to work, elevates for 2 C's, extending their lead to 11 in the second half. And in the fourth, 87-71 game, it's Brown again off the pick and over. Bam Adebayo, a statement second half as the Celtics take Game 5, 93-80. So Celtics with a chance to close it out on Friday night at the Garden. Tip-off for 8:30, but call it 8:45. Meanwhile, up in Orono, it was only the beginning of the America East Baseball Tournament with Round 1 coming on Wednesday morning. It's UMBC and Lowell kicking off the entire tournament. First game at Mahaney Diamond. Black Bears, the top seed, doing some scouting on their bye here. 6-all in the 8th inning. Shane Gorman on the bump, and he gets Robert Gallagher swinging Top of the ninth, we would go then. UMBC with a runner on first. Christian Easley gives this ball a ride, but look at the catch from Gallagher. Running into the wall, too. Johnny Damon-esque saves a run. So we would go to the bottom of the ninth. Jerry Siracusa on first, and Brandon Fish rockets this one into right. Siracusa on his horse, coming around third, and he slides safely into home, and UMass Lowell walks it off on the double from the freshman. 7-6 was the final. So why do we care about that game? Well, Maine will now play the Riverhawks tomorrow. First pitch at 11 a.m. at Mahaney Diamond, and that's where their quest for a title begins. Tyler Cruz has more.
It's been a little hard to sleep the last couple of days because, I'm very excited about this. We've been waiting for this all year.
It's time for some playoff baseball in Orono.
It's definitely nice to be here. This is the best time of the year.
And Maine's quest for an America East championship begins Thursday morning as the home team and the top seed in the tournament.
We're excited we get to host it, and we did all that we could this year to get the 1 seed, get that bye, so we're excited, ready to get after it.
The Black Bears aren't coming into the America East tournament the way they would have liked. They've won 3 of their last 9 conference games, losing their last 4 and being swept for the first time to close out the regular season.
We just got to kind of wipe it, so new season starts Thursday, so just kind of forget about the last week and a half and move on from there.
But when you've had the season the Black Bears have had, it is not too difficult to burn those tapes.
It's easy to forget those games when you want to forget them. Those are definitely going to be forgotten by everybody, and they haven't been talked about much.
We had one of the best seasons since 2013, and I think that's what we need to build off of. Instead of worrying about what happened the last 4 games, we went 21-9 in conference. Not too many teams can do that. So now we're 0-0, and that's what we need to worry about.
So I think that's the big thing about this team is we're able to move on.
So heading in with a clean record, the Black Bears are all in sync. And they feel like they're the best team at Mahaney this weekend.
We know we're a good baseball team, and we know we can beat anybody that we play.
And that means there is only one thing left to do.
So the only thing that matters is win the tournament. If we're not dogpiling on Mahaney Diamond on Saturday or Sunday, the season doesn't matter.
And for Bramante, there's an added perk in bringing home a conference championship this season as well.
My girlfriend field hockey team capped it off this year with a tournament win, and it was so fun to watch them, see how far they've come as well. And I think it would be awesome to be able to do that as well, and kind of have that next to her so she doesn't have that one up on me.
Reporting from Orono, I'm Tyler Cruz, ABC 7 Fox 22 Sports.
So again, Maine will start their quest for that elusive America East title on Thursday at 11 a.m. All right, on to some high school action now with Brewer hosting Hamden over at Hedrick Field. Brewer won the first matchup 3-2 back in early May. That was at Bordick Field in Hamden. Top 3 Broncos up 1-0. Logan Levenseller showing off the cannon, throws out Logan Burns. But Hamden would return the favor here. Kaysen Wildman with the strike down to second as well as he throws out the runner. Brewer was finally able to find some offense in the fourth, though. Rowan Valley grounds one up the middle here. Look at Noah Tibbetts trucking around third. He comes all the way around to score to tie it at 1. Then Evan Neto sends one to left. 2 runs come around off that RBI to make it a 3-1 Witches lead. And Jed Gilpatrick got in on the party, too. Why not? Sends one to left center. That one finds some green and plates Ethan Norwood as Brewer takes it 4-2 is the final. And here's a look at some of the other scores from around the state. Just up the hill in Brewer, Hamden downs the Witches 9-2 in softball action. And then baseball, Bangor over Skowhegan 7-5 and MDI over Herman 10-0. And then the late game for the America East playoffs, it's UMBC beating Hartford 4-3. That was a loser's bracket game. So the Hawks are now out of the tournament. And remember, that was the team that swept Maine in the final America East series of the season. So maybe the Black Bears, a little bit of a sigh of relief, but their focus is on UMass Lowell. All right, That's Sports. We'll be right back after the break.
Hey, it's Eric from Green Bear 420. We've been in business since 2010 and going strong, so stop in and check us out. We specialize in glass art by over 100 local artists and even have live glass blowing. Plus, we carry incense, novelties, t-shirts, and hard-to-find items. We have tons of local products for the tie-dye wearing person in your circle of friends. Come see us at 531 Moosehead Trail in Newport. And remember, Green Bear 420, it's not just a store, it's a lifestyle.
The Penobscot Poorhouse, Bangor's favorite neighborhood pub, is your destination to catch all your favorite sports and pub food. Don't miss a second of the action on our 24 TVs and big screen. Bangor's home for the NBA, NASCAR, college basketball, March Madness, hockey, and much more. We have the perfect pub food, too. Wings, burgers, fries, salads, weekly specials, and much more. We have what you crave. Stop in for lunch, drinks, and stay for dinner in our newly remodeled venue. The Penobscot Poorhouse, Bangor's #1 sports pub, located at 14 Larkin Street off Main Street in Bangor.
Next, Drew from Hollywood. She's one of the most talented and creative people in music. She's changed it as we know it. Billie Eilish, a very candid exclusive. Plus, a 51st date surprise. We are about to crash a screening. Hi, everybody. Only on Drew.
The Drew Barrymore Show, Thursday at 3 on Fox 22. The Pet of the Week is brought to you by Riptide Smoke Shop in Belfast.
Welcome back into Good Morning Maine. We have our Pet of the Week segment. We are brought in with Catherine Ravenscraft from the Bangor Humane Society. Catherine, how are you today?
Good morning. I'm very well. How about you guys?
We are doing great.
Right?
Good.
You can't go wrong when something like this is in the studio
We're
with
in
you.
good company.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
And this is the first time she settled in, so who is this?
It is. So this is Miss Reba, and she has been with us, probably 6 months or so. She came in sometime over the winter. We were really surprised that it has taken so long for her to find a home because she is just absolutely the sweetest girl. She does have a bit of a history. She actually was brought to us she was seized for abuse. Much of her abuse was actually in the form of neglect. She was an indoor dog, which isn't really a thing.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that.
Yeah, no. And they didn't walk her, and there was some physical abuse as well. Just full disclosure, because we would never keep this information from anyone. She did go home with a family about 6 weeks ago, and apparently some of the abuse that she experienced happened on a couch, and there was a kiddo who was trying to move the dog off of a couch, and Reba reacted with a bite. That is the only bite history that we know of, and we just thought that it was a really great opportunity to talk about how important it is to closely monitor your kids when they're around dogs, even if you've got what you think are dog-savvy kids. Yeah. It's really important that you're watching them if they're younger, and most importantly, it's our job to advocate for animals. They are using the only tools that they have available to them, which can be barks and growls and sometimes a bite. It doesn't make her an unpredictable or aggressive dog at all, as you can see.
No, she has been wonderful. The second she walked in, she greeted myself, Emma, everyone in production, and she has just had a smile on her face ever since.
She's absolutely adorable. I was saying when I first met her that she backed up to the back of the kennel and just barked and barked and barked at me, and I immediately understood that what I was seeing was not aggression. I was seeing fear and anxiety. And so at that point, it was my job to make her comfortable, not the other way around.
Exactly.
And so I just got down really low. I positioned my body away from her so that she wouldn't perceive me as a threat.
Yes.
And for the first little while, I avoided eye contact. I would turn my face towards her, but I would avoid eye contact, especially prolonged eye contact with a dog who is anxious or fearful, because they can perceive that as a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
And so I just waited, and it probably took maybe 5 minutes before she was on her back, showing me her belly. What you all saw when we walked in was this big hunk of love. So she's waiting for her ideal home, which, as we talked about, is probably a couple or an individual who has no other animals. She may be okay with cats if there's a slow and gentle introduction, and someone who is looking to be active, because at 2 years old,
she's 2.
You're just a little baby then.
She is, exactly.
And she has such a unique, we were just talking about it, but we have no idea what exactly she is, and she has so many of these unique features. She's energetic, she's got the white paws and the white coat here. Her coat is absolutely, it's shining. It's like, it looks like you just got like detailed at a car wash coming over here.
The short tail.
And the short little tail,
And she's soft, and her ears are just like velvet, and
Good cuddle dog, definitely.
She is, and she was up on the couch for a little while, just rolling around with us, and asking to snuggle and just be loved.
She has a stage presence. She calmed right down.
She does too. You're right. Yeah, she's such an excellent girl, and she jumped right into the car with me, so she has no fear about riding in cars. Had her head hanging out the window the whole time. So she is going to be a great travel buddy for somebody too. She is going to need a little house training because of her history, and you know, it just, even with a dog who is formerly house trained, it can take some time in a new place. So
a lot of
just
puppy pads, a lot of walks.
Exactly.
Oh, well, you are adorable. We will find you a home. If anyone is interested, make sure you head over to the Bangor Humane Society, because I got to tell you, 5 minutes with her and you're going to want to take her home. Not even 5 minutes, maybe like 3 seconds. So on that note, while Catherine gets mauled with a lot of licks and kisses, thank you so much for joining us. We always love Pet of the Week. It was a buzz. And here's the wildness we were experiencing earlier. All the excitement's coming out. We'll throw things over to Devin Biggs. He has another check of our forecast.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Shepherd Toyota, your hometown connection for Toyota cars and trucks. Easy to find on Route 1 Rockland, Thomas and Town Line. Shepherd Toyota has a great selection of new and previously loved vehicles. At Shepherd Toyota, they don't sell you a car, they help you buy one. Come experience the Shepherd difference today. Already a small craft advisory is in effect until 8 p.m. on Friday. Our next system will start to move in later today and more so tomorrow, and that will equal some issues with wind and, of course, high surf as a result. But for now, though, clouds are moving in from the west going toward the east, so we're going to be watching for rain chances that will be developing throughout the morning period today. But overall, for our neck of the woods, mainly just clouds, maybe a few sprinkles, but better chances for rain starting tonight into tomorrow, with the best chances tomorrow night through Saturday. Zooming things out right now, though, high pressure starting to move away. Still seeing some dry air in our direction just a little bit, though. But this next system right here will start moving in our direction as we do move forward. But again, wave heights are starting to increase a little bit at around 2 to 4 feet according to some of the buoys. We'll start seeing those increase just a little bit more, especially as we head towards tomorrow. Winds are going to start getting a little gusty around here as well. Gusts close to 30 miles per hour are not out of the question for a few of us. And we'll keep some of that going through the overnight period tonight, and especially into the daytime tomorrow. But again, our average high is 69 degrees. We'll be in the middle 60s today, so a little bit below average, then above average Friday in the middle 70s. Lower 70s by Saturday, upper 70s to lower 80s Sunday into Monday, then back in the middle 70s by Tuesday, and again for your Wednesday. Dew points will be on the rise as well. Here's your monkey meter, though, showing dew points that will be in the lower to middle 60s by Friday and Saturday, so feeling a little bit humid out there with the rain that'll be moving in as well. So Futurecast, again, plenty of rain on the way, at least for the northern ends of the state. We'll be watching for the clouds, maybe a few breaks in those clouds from time to time, maybe a few showers trying to get going later on tonight and the daytime tomorrow. But the better chances, though, start to get going, especially as we head towards Friday night and Saturday. So we're going to rewind here. Here's Thursday evening. We'll be watching for the first rounds of showers trying to get in here. Better chances arriving as we head towards early Saturday morning into the day on Saturday itself before this finally gets out of here as we head towards your Sunday. How much rain? Decent amount of rain across the northern ends of the state. Some areas can see 1 to 2 inches further off towards the north, but our viewing area about a half an inch by Bangor and lesser amounts further off toward the south. So your forecast coming up for today, mostly cloudy, highs in the middle 60s. Now south winds sustained at around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Later on tonight, rain showers, maybe some patchy fog as well, lows in the lower 50s. Now south wind getting up to about 10 to 15 miles per hour. For tomorrow, 76 degrees, some morning fog, otherwise some rain showers. Now south wind getting up to about 10 to 15 miles per hour. And your Shepherd Toyota extended forecast, thunderstorms are on the way on Saturday with highs in the lower 70s, upper 70s on Sunday under a partly cloudy sky and a small chance of rain on Memorial Day, highs in the low 80s.
Welcome to your family fun entertainment center, Movie Rocket Entertainment Galaxy. Movie Rocket has newly renovated cinemas, and the Starcade features all the best video and arcade games around. Plus, kids 7 and under can enjoy the inflatable bounce house at Galaxy Jump.
Many of the area golfers keep returning to the Pine Hill Golf Course, offering one of the area's best greens, well-manicured practice greens, and spacious driving range to improve your game. Bring your family to Pine Hill Golf Course to play a challenging yet relaxing round of golf at an affordable rate. Our clubhouse is a great place to eat, drink, and learn. Don't miss your shot to play an affordable round of golf at Pine Hill Golf Course, open to the public and members. Pine Hill Golf Course, just off the Brewer Lake Road.
From the land to the sea, Chase's Family Restaurant is the place to be.
Are you looking for a place to unwind after a long day?
Then come check out our Hideaway Lounge.
With a bar that's both upbeat and laid back. And it's the perfect atmosphere for anyone who wants to unwind after work.
Or kick it up for the weekends with daily drink specials and a full dinner menu.
You can fill up on a good time any night of the week.
Thank you for being a part of our family.
Here at Chase's Family Restaurant.
Yes. 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 I'll have what she's having, and you can too. Get ready for the good dish. Delicious twist on your favorite comfort foods. Decadent desserts you can whip up in no time. And game-changing shortcuts. What's for dinner is about to get way easier. And way more fun than doing the dishes. So get ready to get dishing.
Weekdays at 1 on Fox 22.
Welcome to your family fun entertainment center, Movie Rocket Entertainment Galaxy. Movie Rocket has newly renovated cinemas, and the Starcade features all the best video and arcade games around. Plus, kids 7 and under can enjoy the inflatable bounce house at Galaxy Jump.
When we think of Memorial Day, most of the time we think of backyard get-togethers, maybe a mattress sale, and of course, lots of food. However, I want to make sure that we don't lose sight of what the day is truly about, remembering those who gave of their life so we can live in freedom. And with that being said, I want to share a recipe for what I call the ultimate hero burger. Up until recently, I would start by buying a big package of ground beef and forming it into burgers and then cooking them off. They were good, but when I have a bunch of people over, I found it's a lot easier to use premium frozen burgers since I can cook them right from the freezer. That way, there is no waste, and it saves me prep time. Pretty cool, huh? Once they're cooked to our liking, we melt some cheese over them and place them on buns that we've already topped with lettuce, tomato, and caramelized onions. Then we finish each one with sliced pickles, crispy bacon, and our tasty 5-star mayo. You better open up wide, because these are big in size and flavor. To get the recipe for what we call the ultimate hero burger, simply visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a memorable way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
A lost dog is now safe and sound after nearly a month on the run. Nellie was on her way into a pre-adopt home from the Animal Refuge League of Greater Portland last month when she got loose. She was last spotted earlier this month near the Turnpike in Scarborough with an injured paw.
And Ellie has a pretty bad wound on her leg, but there was no broken bones, and she is expected to make a full recovery. They say it took a lot of patience to get her back. Nellie is now getting even more tasty treats and extra care before she'll be ready for adoption. Likely in a few weeks, the Animal Refugee League says there are plenty of people who want to take her home.
And that does it for the final hour of Good Morning Maine. Thank you for watching.
Enjoy 25 Words or Less next up on Fox 22. We'll be back here at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for the latest in local news.
Attention, this is a public notice